Fred's Brick Builds. This week we're going to return to an ASMR classic. We're going to go with the Lego City kit number 60495 recycling truck. 434 listed pieces. Looks like we've got a truck, 2 dumpsters, 2 minifigures, various accoutrements of recyclables. We've got the ability to dump into the recycling truck here with a divider depending on which recyclables we've got. Here we have the workers putting the recyclables into the containers, and then we get back to the recycling center and they can go ahead and dump the vehicle. Got a couple of emails over the last few months since we've been doing videos again. Was asked if we could possibly do an ASMR build. So I said to myself, let's go ahead and do recycling truck, because the last recycling ASMR we did, people seem to like that one. It got a lot of views, so let's see if we can make the lightning strike twice. Go ahead here, get our box opened up as carefully as we can, so we can hold on to the box for not only storage, but just collectability. Really minimal glue on this one. Open it up nicely for us here, I do believe. Piece of detritus coming off of the box there. We'll get rid of that. Come in here. Over here, we can get this end open carefully. There we go. Go ahead and set the precision knife aside, and we'll get our box open here. Looks like we've got not box, bag number 3 or 3. Go ahead and set her over there. Here we have bag, not box, bag number 4. Here we have bag number 1. Here we have bag number 2. We have our instruction book here. And we have an empty box, which will go off camera over here. You just have to trust me, that box really is just sitting right over there. I do want to apologize for our new table cover here. It was supposed to fit nice, just like the other one did, so I bought a white version of where I previously had a black one. And what happened is the white one, although from the same manufacturer, same material other than the color, it fits much worse, for lack of a better term, than the other one. This one is it's just a little too tight, so it's kind of scrunching on the table. So if we got some wrinkles there, I apologize. But right now I'm going to take bag number 2. I'm going to set bag 1 here. So we'll obviously be starting with bag 1. I'm going to set bag 3. Also, bag 4. Collated in the order we're going to build with. I'm going to go ahead and set these off camera also. So. There they are on the floor. I apologize for that hard drop. It was about... Did you ever do that thing where you're walking down the stairs and you go, oh, there's one more step and there's not? You drive your knee into your thigh. I just did the opposite with that. I thought that the box I was dropping them on was about 6 inches closer than it actually was. So we had a bit of a drop there, but we'll continue on here. First thing looks like we've got our 2 minifigures. To be completely empty, but we will follow our rules of not throwing out any bags until the build is complete, so that will also go off camera right now. Now it looks to me like both of our minifigures have the same torso and leg assemblies here. And then we'll go ahead, we got our fella with the gray sideburns. Actually, that sideburns might be, these might be flat out mutton chops here. Let's go ahead and get his beanie hat on. Can't beat the beanie hat for winter headwear. Now we have our other sanitation worker here. I like her. We'll get a closer look at him here. I like her expression now. Go ahead and get the Lego broom and shovel, which have been, I'm not kidding when I say it, I am old, and these are still the Lego broom and shovel that they had when I was a little shaver, so Lego definitely getting their money out of that design and mold. We'll get these guys on our displayer, and we will take a closer look at both of them here. As I said, both of their torso and legs are the same on both of them. I like her expression, that kind of smirky, like, yeah, sure, whatever guy. And he's just like, I'm just trying to collect a paycheck here. Them sideburns just putting out a statement. That James K. Polk may be coming back into fashion, I guess, but there they are from the front. I'll turn them around here. Yeah, they've got the recycling logo and also the reflectivity on their vests. There's both of them. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the build here. Set our figures over there. Yeah, it looks like the first thing we've got is going to be the yellow dumpsters. So side there. Got 1x6. Gonna get a couple of these ingot pieces snapped on. Snap these 90s on. Going on there. I'm imagining both the yellow and the blue dumpster are gonna be the same, but we won't jump ahead. We'll find out how this is gonna carry us through in this build here. These guys popped on there. It's funny how you do two of the same thing and you get a better. The clutch is about the same, but you get a completely different click sometimes. So we want the one with the green recycling, I believe is glass. The other one looks like it's going to be paper. The lid's put together here. And it's been a long time since I did an ASMR. And I think I've got all the levels set to where they used to be, but I will find out for sure in my end editing. These guys put through. You kind of got to give them a little push to get them started. There we go. There we go. Both sides. Okay, now we'll put in our recyclables. We got a couple glass pieces here. One right hand and one lefty. There we go. Take a quick peek at that. So we got our signage of, glass. I apologize for my beat up hands. I work with my hands for a living and they're not always photo ready, so apologies for that. And we've got our glass and plastic, I assume recyclables. Although I think this is mostly glass, so got this dumpster done. Now I assume we're going to be doing the same, only in blue. See how it goes here. See, it's that tablecloth again. I wanted to put the tablecloth on because I didn't want it to be get that heavy dragging Lego pieces across the plastic table. It's just becoming a bit of a hindrance on I don't know if it's coming out on camera how wrinkly this thing is, but may try to pursue another option if we do another build like that. But I got no choice. We're going on now. I think you'll hang out with me till the end, but we'll find out. By the way, no decals on this kit, and I can't tell you how happy I am about that. I'm just not a fan of the decals. I don't mind them every once in a while, but doing like some of those Speed Champions kits and all, sometimes it's just like it's a bit much. It's a bit much with some of those. Get our pins in here on each side. Go. Now we'll get our lid on. See if we learned anything from doing the first one. I think we would have learned our lesson, but as was put on several of my report cards, apparently not. page the way I see it. Well, nice print detail on that. Chuck that in there. Got a couple of these tubes, I guess, supposed to be like rolls for paper towels or whatnot. And then we've got a couple of the coffee cups. So we've essentially got just a blue version of what we just built with the paper recycling logo on it. There's our stuff in there. So we are on to bag 2, which starts us on the truck. So we will take a look here. Again, no decals, so that's handy. Myself a little bit of building area here. Sub bag 1 of bag 2. One thing is nice with the table cover, the pieces are a little less likely to roll than just building on the standard plastic top. So again, seem to be pretty empty. Let's go ahead and, again, not throwing out, just merely removing from the build area. Bag number 2. And let's go ahead and commence with the actual building. Some of these are, as always, you get better clicks out of some than others, but all these long guys. Here and here. No chassis piece with this kit, these pieces. What's going on here? I'm assuming this is the front. I could be wrong. I have been wrong, and I will likely be wrong again. So we got 2 of these pieces here. They're not a right and a left. They're both the same, and I'm confirming with the book over there. I saw it in the bag, so I know we've got it here. There it is. This is another one of them pieces that has been around since, just the beginning of Lego time, the beginning of Lego City. It is there. And see, I was mistaken. We are actually working on the back end here, so let's see if I can get this as it needs to be. These guys, not a lot of click. These pieces going on, we're just getting about that, so hopefully get some good clicks going here in a bit. There, we got our rear tail light setup done there. Now we have another. We're going to do this 2 times, so and I know it's not really critical if you got that split where it is. I'm the type I like to try to get them, as shown. So a bit fussy that way. And then this last piece. Now this is actually going to be the front. We got this guy. It's going to go in there, the standard Z, or what I call the Z shape. And another square. So we've got some deck action going on there. Some of the 2x6 flat top guys. So we're doing like a right and a left situation here. Sucker's gonna go right there. Spin her around. Same thing. Rinse and repeat on the other side here. There, and then another. Another piece there and there. What did I do here? If this is that way. Okay. And then that. I was looking at that's all me there. I just gotta flip this piece around. And this piece around. They usually always, they show you, hey, this is going on there on the other side. So, but I missed it. That's on me. And we're okay. We're okay there now. Pull these white 1x2s into position. And we've got those guys are barely. Oh, there's a centered stud, a couple 2x3 plates, a couple of the orange 1x2 flats plates, and then a 1x4 or 2x4 there. Very colorful, very Christmas tree kind of on the inside here. These fenders on. Got a bit of a step up, and then we're going with more of the 2x6 plate pieces. Yellow 1x1 caution lights again. Ambers. There. Looking good. Big old 2x4 block. They almost got me. Not gonna lie, they nicked me. A couple of 1x2s going on the bottom of those. I put that on. I said that doesn't look quite right. And it was not, but as long as we caught it, we're good to go. They really get their mileage out of these roller skate pieces. Those are both going back. I guess front part of the skate. Then we have the battery, plus and minus. Apparently we've got an electric vehicle picking up the recycling, which I guess is kind of the main idea. Makes sense. You got a city vehicle running around town. Probably doesn't spend much time on the highway, so. There it is. And a couple of 2x2 gray or 1x2 grays. Those both popped on there. That's sideways on both sides. Making sure I had the Lucas have up and down or side to side. And we want the side to side louvering there. That pushed on okay. Work on the cab portions here. So we got that guy going on. We have a 1x3 going down the center here. And then another 1x2 grill piece here. And another one of the grill pieces going there. Or not grill, 1x3s. Going there, getting some division in the cab. There we are. So we've got a couple of these guys. And then we have almost looks like the smokestack piece, but that doesn't make sense because it's a electric vehicle, but I'll put it where they tell me to. Within reason. Thank you very much. Okay. Set this here. We got a bit of a sub build. There it is. So, the grill going on to the 1x2 block with the studs on the side. This is going down over the back. And then that's going to lock down here. It's going to go into there. And then also push down onto the front. Okay. Two of these, and two of these. And we're doing this twice, so twice is nice. There we are. Now we've got our headlights. We're going to come over, and we're going one on each side here. So passenger side, and then driver's side. Okay, now we've got our doors. We've got actual opening doors on this thing, which you don't see as much in the kits anymore. Sometimes it's kind of hit or miss. Right. There we go. Okay. Gonna do the windshield assembly. We have the mirrors on each side. Looking pretty aerodynamic. Take our windshield on, and we've got our roof. That's on there. We got our opening doors. Always a treat. Very few spare pieces, which reminds me the first bag I don't believe had any spares. So go ahead and slide those over there. We are now in bag 343. Which actually just puts us about halfway. Bag-wise. this Technic piece through so that it all lines up there. We got that hinge set up. Now we're going to do essentially the same on the other side. There we go. Okay, we're going to set this guy over here. And then we've got, looks to be a fairly large sub-assembly we're doing here, so we'll get working on that. And we need 8 and 8 of the little. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the little 1x1 whites. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the red. So we're going to go white, red, white, red, white, red, white, and red. Boy, they were really wonky there. I gotta get those straightened out a bit. Very candy cane looking, but sometimes the 1x1s, if they, because there's, there's never exactly, it's not like, no matter how close they look like they're right by each other, there is a little play between them, and it's hard to get that to come out sometimes. Now let's go to our other side here. I'll start here this time. Go red, white, red, white, red, white, red, and white. And again, let me get these straightened out a little bit better here. Boy, that is, I gotta use my, not part of the kit, but I've got my repeats thing. I'm gonna see if that'll help me. Appears as though it did a little bit and help me straighten them out. Well, that actually works pretty good. Have to remember that for next time. You have to be careful so it doesn't try to remove them, but there we are. Okay, so they're straightened up pretty good now. I just didn't want to get to like later on and then be like, holy cow, I gotta get that all, try to get that all lined up again. Okay. Couple of these 1x6s. 2x4. Couple of green 1x2s. 7x6 flat. Get all these on here. There we go. Okay, we're at the front. Front of the, at least I think what is the front of the hopper. Interesting the way that they make these panel pieces here out of the windows. Sometimes these can be a little persnickety about going in. You're present to the point of just feeling like they might break, but they go. I'm going to pop that one out. I want the other side outward. That side had the injection mark on it, so I'm going to go. We have no writing or mold marks there. Those are both sides. Alrighty, now we've got another sub build here, so I guess this is also going to have to go over there off cam with the rest of its friends. Here, and then a couple black stud pieces or pin pieces from the Technic line. Little blue guy here on this end, and then a black Technic with the holes through it there. Another one. There it is. Way over there. Barrel. Okay. Sub piece up the sub piece now at this point. An unusual 1x5 spacing you don't see very often in the Lego kits. This is going to come over here and go onto there. And then this is our diverter, depending on what they are dumping in on their recycling route here. That's all down, and it is. Good. Okay, so kind of going along the other side here. There's that one. Then we have this one. This one's going at the front. These are both going here on each side. So we got some structural integrity there now. Okay, now we have our two pre-printed glasses this side. And then paper is this side. Okay. That's all me. Alright. Pop this guy off here. This guy off here. These are going around the other way. I know I was building, you guys were just yelling at me. I know, I was like, stop. Oh, we got her now. Blue this side. There, all right. Now we're going to do this 2 times. 10 and 10. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going the same. It's going to be the same both sides. Getting up to the, I guess in case they've got to clear a jam or something. We'll do another one. Start with green, go to black, and just stack, stack, stack. Side. We've got that stack up over here. That's a pretty involved build compared to just doing like, let me do one thing real quick here. I just noticed I may have just been shaking you guys quite a bit with the table, so hopefully I can fix that in editing. If not, it's a bit of a shaky ride. To shift on the carpet as you go. Usually not much of a problem. There we are. That's much more secure now. There. Then we've got these 2 guys out the back. One on either side there. Okay. These guys are tan color guys. Green on top there. And then this fella. Of these because we're going to be, these are going to be used to hang the side pieces on the next bag. I think we're about ready for the last and final bag on the build there. And there we are. So I got some spares. I'll slide those over there. We're still working on the, what do you want to call it? The hopper. I'm going to call it the hopper. since then, the rain has stopped, and everybody else has said, let's go out and go rip down the street really fast, and then we'll see how much noise we can make in the background here. Here, okay, we'll set this over there. I'm gonna get going on another sub. It's gonna be the lid to the hopper, I assume. A couple of green cheese wedges there. Get those kind of squared up. I better count my pieces out here. I'm gonna get going, get excited, and get all into it there, and then be looking for pieces here in a minute. So let's go ahead and get them all. That we're gonna need here. Kind of just a big pile of pre-prints and other pieces there that another, yeah, one went through. Okay, those two more of the ladder guys. There's one. Yeah, there's two. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, we will pop these guys on. Already popped one on the roll. Okay, there we go. Gotta keep an eye on them. And then we've got, alright, the two ladder guys here. We have the two like singular pieces, and then we're going across them. Pop these two rail pieces on, or pieces that are making a rail. Okay. Alright, then we're going to put this on. It's going to go on right here. Okay. There it is. Now we're going to do this twice. Okay. We're going to go this way, and then this way. There we are. here. And this one here. Okay, so we're turning that over. This is going in the middle. This one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. Okay, so that's going to go over here. So I'm sure, I think our next step is going to be this one on the opposite hand. And it is. You see how I put that together? Columbo would have been like, thank you very much. That's the good detective work you did there. Two more little guys. Those. And then two more of the gray hook guys. Table cloth. This is driving me crazy. Let's see if I can secure that better. These guys going on. 4 of them. And we are popping on in there. Then we've got our independent opening doors for which side of the recycling that we are dumping. Okay, this is going to go on the front here. Excellent. For the aerodynamic factor, this is going to go here, and that's going to push down. It's going to come up, go right there. Then we have the whole dumper mechanism there. Now we've got quite a selection of pieces here that we're going to do to make one half of the fork arms for the front. Or what I'm assuming is going to be one half of the fork arms for the front. I mean, there's not much else it could be, really. You would think. 2 of these noodle elbows. Okay, I think we're good to go. We shall find out. I think this is going to be another case of right and left hand version here, because you got to, do one for each side. Not a lot of clicks with technique pieces, unfortunately. It's going that way. This is going this way. That's coming all the way up. And then we kind of got the bird beak piece going here. Alrighty. Sometimes made that go. I gotta give it. Oh, come on over there. There we go. This gotta go that way. There we go. I think we're good now. And that's gonna go right in there. Okay. Alright. Now we're coming across with the middle front piece. 2 of these guys. There. 1. Those. 2 of the straight sleeving cylinder types. 2 of these guys. side. Let's spin that around so we've got that kind of there. Those are going out the front. Spindly little stud pieces. That's going to go right there now. Okay, I see. That's why that won't. Interesting. Okay. Now we're doing the opposite side piece here, so we're going to need all these guys. Just doing the other hand. Bird beak piece. This piece. This piece. And this piece. I just launched that wheel right there, but we got her back. That way. This piece going the same. This coming up there just like the other. And bird beak. And then we're going to come over to this side. Get this put on here and here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we've got, what are we doing here? The front wheel. Front wheel's put on. The black hubcap type piece going on there. Those two put on. There we are. Now we've got the 4 rear wheels. Pushed in through. There we are. Okay. Alrighty, and those are all going to go the same, and then they've got the little lug pre-print piece there for like the lug nuts on the more industrial end of the wheel. And they're going to go on the back here. There. Okay. Alright, so okay, just kind of showing us details here. Alrighty, so we have, let's go ahead and put our, let's just put our driver in. Let's make her driving. Her driving there. And we can put the broom on the side here. That'll work. Get Miss Smirky here in the driver's seat. There she is. She's ready to go. We gotta close the lid there. So we've got our 2 dumpsters, our spares pushed over to there. So I've got our 2 dumpsters. First one we got the green. We've got our diverter here. So we're gonna pull up, grab our, I don't think, yeah, that's not loose enough. That's gonna, so we'll come up here. this goes. This could be a disaster. Watch closely, everybody. Come up here. There we go. We got our green recycling dump. We pull out. Got our this one here. Switch our diverter. So it's going to go into the blue. Here we go. Flip that back there. Okay. Looks like it might be loose enough to do it. So let's see. And it was. Okay. Set that there. Go on about our day. I really wish this would flip up because even when you come all the way back, that's awkward there. So I wish they used it. But I guess it's hard to get it to stop it there and then go just to 90. If you're a MOT Lego builder, you could probably do something with that. So they're going to go, they'll drive on back. Then they get to the place where they need to dump their recycling at. They come up, he says, we're going to dump the blue. So we open just that side. Come up here. And we'll dump out. Paper recycling, and that was all that was in the paper recycling, so that's good. Do that. We'll go ahead and pop these back into there just for neatness and whatnot. Now we'll come over here. Now the diverter doesn't matter anymore because we're just dumping what's in the bag. So, but see there, we got a piece of glass already. And there's everything else. So, good job. And that is it. Go ahead and set that there. So that was Lego City, kit number 60495. Recycling truck available now. 434 listed pieces. 2 minifigures. 2 recycling bins. Various recyclable materials. And 2 minifigures. Like I took a dive. Oh, jeez. If you'd be so good to hit us with a like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. It helps us out, helps you out, helps the channel out. We'll be back soon with some more new builds, and we'll see you then. I'll probably go ahead and do a whole review video on this just because there's, there's a lot to look at with this kit. So, we'll be back soon.